Welcome to another exciting episode of Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. It's Thursday, July 27th, and we've got a thrilling lineup of sports news and analysis for you today. But before we dive into the stories, here's a fun fact about today's date. On this day in 1996, the Olympic Games kicked off in Atlanta, Georgia, bringing together athletes from all around the world to compete in the spirit of unity and sportsmanship. Now, let's jump right into the action. Our first story takes us to the baseball diamond, where the Los Angeles Angels have made a strategic move to keep their star player, Shohei Ohtani. With Ohtani's incredible talent both as a pitcher and a hitter, the Angels have decided to shift their focus towards adding much-needed pitching help. We'll break down the implications of this decision and discuss how it could impact the team's quest for success in the remainder of the season. And in our second story, we shift our attention to the gridiron, where Le'Veon Bell, the Pittsburgh Steelers' dynamic running back, opens up about the devaluation of running backs in the NFL. Bell's candid remarks shed light on the challenges faced by running backs in today's game and the valuable lessons he has learned along the way. We'll dissect Bell's insights and explore the larger conversation surrounding the role and value of running backs in the ever-evolving landscape of professional football. So, grab your favorite sports beverage, sit back, and get ready for an episode packed with analysis, opinions, and the kind of enthusiasm that only a true sports fanatic can bring. This is Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup, and we're about to hit it out of the park. And now, it's time to dive into the latest sports news with a lightning-fast rundown of some exciting headlines. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to sprint through the stories that are making waves in the world of sports. First up, in the Big Apple, the New York Yankees are gearing up for a game-changing move. They're getting ready to activate Aaron Judge from the injured list, and boy, oh boy, is that going to be a game-changer. The Bronx Bombers have been struggling lately, but with Judge back in action, their offense could get a much-needed boost. And hey, let's not forget, this could even impact their trade deadline strategy. Talk about a shakeup. Moving on down to the Lone Star State, the Houston Texans are making some big moves to protect their rookie quarterback, C.J. Stroud. They've secured right tackle Titus Howard with a massive 3-year, $56 million contract extension. That's a whole lot of green, my friends. But when it comes to safeguarding your star QB, you don't hold back. The Texans are prioritizing protection, and this contract extension shows they mean business. And now, let's head back to the Big Apple for a little crosstown rivalry action. The New York Mets and the New York Yankees recently squared off in the Subway Series, and it was a sight to behold. The Mets dominated, flexing their pitching strengths and showing off some serious offensive firepower. It was a true showcase of their talent, and boy, did they make a statement. The Yankees, on the other hand, well, let's just say they had a tough time keeping up. The Subway Series had it all, folks. Pitching duels, offensive explosions, and a whole lot of New York pride on the line. Phew, that was a whirlwind, folks. We hope you enjoyed that rapid-fire rundown of the latest sports headlines. Stick around because we've got plenty more sports action coming your way on this high-octane podcast. Stay tuned. The Los Angeles Angels have made a bold move by deciding to keep superstar Shohei Ohtani and will be active buyers at the upcoming MLB trade deadline, reports suggest. After considering trade offers, the Angels have ultimately chosen to retain Ohtani, one of the most valuable and popular players in the league. Despite having one of the worst farm systems in MLB, the Angels are determined to strengthen their roster. The team has set its sights on adding a starting pitcher and a reliever to bolster their pitching staff. This strategic shift reflects the Angels' recent success, winning 6 of their past 7 games and surpassing the Seattle Mariners in the standings. Currently, the Angels find themselves 4 games back from the final wildcard spot, with the Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, and New York Yankees ahead of them. However, their playoff hopes have received a significant boost with the impending return of injured star Mike Trout in mid-August. Trout's return is expected to provide a substantial boost to the team's lineup, and enhance their chances of making the playoffs. Although the Angels face a challenging task, they are determined to make a push for the postseason. The team believes that keeping Ohtani, with his remarkable performance this season, will contribute to their success. Ohtani has been a force to be reckoned with, leading the league in several offensive categories and showcasing his skills as a pitcher with a solid ERA and a high strikeout count. The decision to keep Ohtani also indicates the Angels' commitment to making a playoff push before his impending free agency this winter. While it is likely to be Ohtani's last season with the Angels, the team aims to create a winning environment around him to entice him to stay beyond this season. The Angels' playoff drought since 2014, tied with the Detroit Tigers for the longest in MLB, adds further significance to this season. Making the playoffs is crucial for the Angels to improve their chances of re-signing Ohtani in free agency. The team's general manager, Perry Minasian, will now shift his focus to adding pitching help before the trade deadline to solidify their chances of securing a playoff spot. In conclusion, the Los Angeles Angels have made a bold decision by choosing to keep Shohei Ohtani and will be buyers at the trade deadline. Their recent success and the impending return of Mike Trout have influenced their determination to make a playoff push. Adding a starting pitcher and a reliever to strengthen their pitching staff will be their priority as they aim to secure a postseason berth and improve their chances of re-signing Ohtani beyond this season. Le'Veon Bell, the former star NFL running back, has expressed his understanding of the devaluation of running backs in the league. Bell, who has not officially retired from football but has not played since 2021, believes that he played a role in opening the eyes of other players to their worth. He famously sat out the entire 2018 season in a contract standoff with the Pittsburgh Steelers and signed with the New York Jets the following season, but did not reach the same level of success. Bell's situation was one of the first examples of the league's reluctance to pay veteran running backs lucrative long-term contracts. This issue came to the forefront again when Saquon Barkley, the star running back for the New York Giants, failed to secure a long-term deal while other players on the team received large extensions. Bell believes that players should be valued more and hopes to bring attention to this issue through his new ventures as a professional boxer, rapper, and partnership with OnlyFans. Through OnlyFans, Bell is able to share exclusive content with his followers, including sparring footage, workout routines, and insights into his life. He appreciates the platform's privacy settings, which allow him to share content that he wouldn't want to make public. Bell sees this as a great opportunity to connect with his fans on a deeper level, and he hopes to eventually break down footage and provide more in-depth content. Despite his busy schedule pursuing his other passions, Bell has not ruled out a potential NFL comeback. He emphasizes that he has not officially retired and would consider returning if the right opportunity arises. During his prime years in the NFL from 2014 to 2017, Bell was one of the league's top players, earning 3 Pro Bowl selections and being named an All-Pro twice. He was instrumental in the Pittsburgh Steelers' success, helping them win 3 division titles and setting multiple franchise records. Bell's journey to the NFL began when he was just 6 years old, confidently telling his aunt on camera that he would make it to the league and become the best. He fulfilled that prediction and now continues to explore his passions and leave the door open for a potential return to the football field. In conclusion, Le'Veon Bell's understanding of the devaluation of running backs in the NFL sheds light on an ongoing issue in the league. Through his new ventures, including his partnership with OnlyFans, Bell hopes to bring attention to the matter and advocate for fairer treatment of players. While his NFL future remains uncertain, Bell's impact on and off the field will always be remembered. Upbeat music fades in. Host. And that's a wrap for today's episode of 4-Year Starter. We've covered all the bases, hit a home run with our insights, and left it all on the field. Co-host. That's right, folks. We've brought you the latest scores, analyzed the game-changing plays, and celebrated the true champions of the sports world. Host. Absolutely, co-host. We've tackled the toughest questions, explored the underdog stories, and shared our passion for the game every step of the way. Co-host, it's been an incredible journey, filled with high-flying dunks, touchdown dances, and goals that send the crowd into a frenzy. Host, and we couldn't have done it without our amazing listeners. Your support and enthusiasm have fueled our drive to be the best sports podcast out there. Co-host, so, make sure to follow us on social media to stay up to date with all the latest sports news, behind-the-scenes moments, and exclusive interviews. We'll be bringing you even more in-depth game analysis, inspiring athlete stories, and heated debates. Host, that's right, co-host. So grab your helmets, lace up your cleats, and join the 4-year starter team on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Let's keep the conversation going. Co-host. And don't forget we'll be back tomorrow with another action-packed episode. So mark your calendars, set your alarms, and get ready to dive right back into the thrilling world of sports with 4-year starter. Host. Until then, remember to stay in the game, keep chasing your dreams, and never stop believing in the power of sports. Upbeat music fades out.